Good morning, students. Have you gone to any hill station for vacation? What did you see there? A hill station is a town located at a higher elevation than the nearby plain or valley. Do you know how they originated on the earth's surface? In lower classes, you would have studied about the four realms of the earth, four realms, that is, four kingdoms, namely lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Lithosphere is the uppermost and significant layer of the earth. It is composed of solid rocks and unconsolidated materials. The literal meaning of lithosphere is the sphere of rock. Hydrosphere is all about water, atmosphere is about air, and biosphere is all about life on earth. In this lesson, we are going to know more about rocks and soils. What is the base of a house? Houses are made up of stones, rocks, etc. Rocks. Rocks are the solid mineral materials forming a part of the surface of the earth and other similar planets. The earth's crust lithosphere is composed of rocks. A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals. What is a rock? A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals. Aggregate means a material formed from a mass of fragments. A material formed from a mass of fragments. Rock is an important natural resource and is found in solid state. It may be hard or soft in nature. Petrology is a branch of geology which deals with the study of rocks. Petrology is derived from the Greek word petrus, which refers to rock, and logos refers to the study. Rocks are classified into igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. The igneous rocks are formed by the solidification of molten magma. Solidification. What do you mean by solidification? Changing gas or liquid into a solid form. Changing gas or liquid into a solid form. These rocks are called as the primary rocks or parent rocks, as all other rocks are formed from these rocks. The word igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, ignis, means fire. What is the other name of the igneous rocks? Primary rocks or parent rocks. Characteristic of igneous rocks. These rocks are hard in nature. These are impermeable. Impermeable means waterproof. Water cannot go through in it. They do not contain fossils, the remains of plants or animals in a rock. They are associated with the volcanic activities. These rocks are useful for construction works. Types of igneous rocks. Extrusive igneous rocks, intrusive igneous rocks. Extrusive means thrust or outforced. Lava is actually a fiery red molten magma comes out from the interior of the earth on its surface. After reaching the earth's surface, the molten materials get solidified and form rocks. Rocks formed in such a way on the crust are called extrusive igneous rocks. These rocks are fine grained and glassy in nature due to rapid solidification. How did they look like? They look like glassy in nature. Example, basalt, found in the northwestern part of Peninsula, India. Where you can find out the basalt rock? Yes, in the northwestern part of Peninsula, India. Intrusive igneous rocks. The molten magma sometimes cools down deep inside the earth's crust and becomes solid. The rocks formed in this way is called intrusive igneous rocks. They cool down slowly and they form large grains. Intrusive igneous rocks is of two types. The deep-seated rocks are called plutonic rocks. Example, granite, diorite, and gabbro. The rocks formed at shallow depths are called hypabyzal rocks. Example, dolerite. Since the intrusive igneous rocks consist of large crystals, they are also called as crystalline rocks. Intrusive igneous rocks are called as crystalline rocks. Sedimentary rocks. The word sedimentary has been derived from Latin word sedimentum means settling down. What do you mean by sedimentum? Settling down. The sedimentary rocks are formed by the sediments derived and deposited by various agents. Due to high temperature and pressure, the undisturbed sediments of long period cemented to form sedimentary rocks. Cemented to means here it is joined to form a sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks consist of many layers which were formed by the sediments deposited at different periods. As it contains many strata, it is also known as stratified rocks. Strata means layers. Sedimentary rocks are the important source of natural resources like coal, oil, and natural gas. Characteristic of sedimentary rocks: they have many layers. They are non-crystalline rocks. They contain fossils. They are soft and get eroded easily. Types of sedimentary rocks: organic sedimentary rocks, mechanical sedimentary rocks, chemical sedimentary rocks. Organic sedimentary rocks. These rocks are formed as a result of the decomposition of dead plants and animals. It contains fossils. Chalk, talc, dolomite, and limestone rocks are of this category. Mechanical sedimentary rock. These rocks are formed from the disintegration of igneous and metamorphic rocks. Disintegration. What do you mean by disintegration? Breakup. The breakup of igneous and metamorphic rocks. The natural agents erode and transport these rocks and deposit them at some places. After a long period of time, they cemented to form rocks. Sandstone, shale, and clay are examples of mechanical sedimentary rocks. Chemical sedimentary rocks. These are formed by precipitating of minerals from water. It is formed usually through evaporation of chemical rich solutions. These rocks are also called as evaporates. Chemical sedimentary rocks are called as evaporates. Yes, right. Rock salt is an example of this kind. Oldest sedimentary rocks of the world has been identified in Greenland and estimated as 3.9 billion years old. Metamorphic rocks. The word metamorphic is derived from two Greek words meta and morpha. Meta means change and morpha means shape. When igneous and sedimentary rocks subject to high temperature and pressure, the original rocks get altered to form a new kind of rock called metamorphic rock. Metamorphism is of two types. They are thermal metamorphism, dynamic metamorphism. Thermal metamorphism. If the change in the rocks is mainly caused by high temperature, the process is called thermal metamorphism. The change in the rock is caused mainly by high pressure, then the process is called as dynamic metamorphism. If it is caused by high pressure, it is called as dynamic metamorphism. If it is caused by high temperature, then it is thermal metamorphism. Yes, right. Formation of metamorphic rocks from igneous rocks. Granite into gneiss caused by dynamic metamorphism. Basalt into slate caused by thermal metamorphism. Then formation of metamorphic rocks from sedimentary rocks. Sandstone into quartz caused by thermal metamorphism. They consist of alternative bands of light and dark minerals. Taj Mahal in India was built with white marble in a metamorphic rock. Then next one is rock cycle. Igneous are the primary rocks formed first on the earth. These rocks are weathered, eroded, transported and deposited at some places to form sedimentary rocks. The igneous and sedimentary rocks are changed into metamorphic rocks under the influence of temperature and pressure. How they change? Due to the influence of temperature and pressure. The metamorphic rocks are also get disintegrated and deposited to form sedimentary rocks. Formation of igneous rocks takes place when there is an outflow of molten materials. Like this, the rocks on the earth's crust keeps on changing from one form to another form under various natural forces and agents. The endless process is referred as rock cycle. Uses of rocks. Rocks are used for many purposes in our life and some of them are given below. Rocks are useful for making cement, writing chalk, fire, building material, bath scrap, curbstone, ornament, roofing materials, decorative materials, and valuable sources of minerals such as gold, diamond, sapphire, etc.